I ain't even going front on y'all. I've been chilling, working on some things, rethinking some things. I had a download and it told me to be light and be free. So I just took some time off to myself, meditate, read, spend time with my son, my children, and just doing daddy shit. That's it. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Just doing dad stuff. Just that type of video to make your booty tight. So go ahead, buckle up, y'all. Let's get into this video.
Just released new footage of 3-Eye Atlas. And if this is what's supposed to be headed here, we're in a world of trouble. I need you to listen to this. Just listen. Nah, man. This is the same interstellar object that they said that is 12 miles long and that is moving 145,000 miles per hour. When they first started informing us about 3-Eye Atlas, they said it was a 5% chance that it was an alien mothership. Now they're saying that it's a 40% chance that it's an alien mothership. And this is for entertainment purposes only. But think about this. How many military officials have been deployed all over the world? And then let's go back to the secret meeting that was held. What was that meeting really about? Now, if y'all remember, they previously said that whatever 3-Eye Atlas is, it's coming here aggressively. How did they know that? Who did they speak to? And again, this is for entertainment purposes only. But I want you to think, that ship or that comet is 12 miles long. Manhattan is almost 12 miles long. The things that you got to think about is this. This thing didn't stop for gas. This thing is headed right to Earth. In another video, I told you that a remote viewer was speaking to whatever was on it. And whatever is on 3-Eye Atlas said it's coming for the star seeds. We do know who the star seeds are, right? I think I need you to jump down that rabbit hole, because if you don't know, then you gonna know. I'm gonna put that video up one more time. I need you to look at what's going on. If that thing is coming here, we might have a problem. This shit.
I don't know, y'all. Like, who was the star seeds though? Who's the star seeds? Because everybody think they're a star seed nowadays. Even the NPCs think they're a goddamn star seed. So just let me know in the comments down below who the damn star seeds.
Don't look at it at all. I'm out. Hey. The fuck is that? Man, what the fuck? That look hard though. What the fuck is that? That shit looks so hard. I don't get it. I don't get it. I said, I don't get it. The light.
Well, looks like everything's aligning now, y'all. There's so much activity. Check it.
Oh, they just chilling. It kind of look like they on top of the on top of somebody's neighborhood in their house.
It's crazy, y'all.
Beaming somebody up. They said they're here to get the star seeds. They said they're gonna get the star seeds. They ain't got us yet. that look crazy. Look like a portal, right? Absolutely insane.
Yes, that's one of the rockets.
Is that for
Another.
what? I don't know what that is. What is that? Well, if that's a rocket, it's going to explode, and we're going to hear the explosion here in a minute. Oh no, it's still going. Right?
Dog, is 3-Eye Atlas the wheel? The wheel that Farrakhan been talking about? Y'all been saying this man cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Farrakhan has been broke what's happening down. If you don't know, we gonna talk. The wheel. The mother plan.
At the editorial board meeting, they said, what is all this weird stuff you're talking about?
It was a cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. When Elijah Muhammad met Master Farad Muhammad in 1931, he showed him the wheel actually in the sky. It's there now. It's a half a mile by a half a mile. It's like a city. It has 1,500 little wheels on it that are destructive bombing planes. Oh, I want you to listen. These wheels have been seen all over the earth. The white man calls them unidentified flying objects. And they are called above top secret. They don't even talk about it, and if you see them, they try to discourage you to make you think you haven't seen them. Many presidents have seen them. I said, before you can make mockery of me, you will see the wheel over your heads. Because I've never talked like this before. But it's time. They move at speeds that this world has never seen before. They have motion that this world has not seen. They take off, going straight up. And they can move right and left, forward and back, stop on a dime, move back, go forward. The mechanics, the dynamics, the aerodynamics of this has never been seen by the scientists of this world. Whether you're Russian, whether you're American, I don't give a damn who you are, you do not know this. We gave you only one book of mathematics when we gave you power to rule this world. There are 59,999 other books of higher mathematics that none of you have ever seen. The wheel has been seen over every major country on the earth. And the scientists are gathering in different parts of the world trying to figure out what's going on. There's a new vegetation on the wheel. There are new seeds on the wheel. There's new life on the wheel. You don't age on the wheel. The wheel is made by God. It's like a city in the sky, and I saw a New Jerusalem.
Bro, so evidently this has been here before. What y'all seeing in the sky, they say that's what built the Egyptian pyramids, you feel me? That's where the Aboriginals has went. They say this thing has so many other little crafts in the sky, dog, that come out, and they've been visiting all these times, bro. See, I want to know what y'all think 3-Eye Atlas really is. See, Farrakhan told us, bro. Those are the Aboriginal people, the people who created all this, the people who made the Egyptian pyramids, the people who made the Sphinx. Y'all been wondering how it's been made. They say every healing is in there. Every medical healing, natural healing is on this mother plane. Do y'all believe this is the mother plane that Farrakhan has been talking about? Or y'all still think my dog don't know what he's talking about? Do y'all understand what the wheel in the sky is? It's been here, and it has little hovercrafts that y'all been calling UFOs for years. Do y'all not understand what I'm saying to y'all? There's only so much I can say on here, but I'm trying to talk to my real people who understand how I get in over here. 3-Eye Atlas been here before. This ain't nothing new. Man, y'all comment below. Let me know what you think, man. Farrakhan on to something, or he cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs? I know he ain't cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, but I just want to know what y'all think, man. Let's talk. This is real. Let me Let me tell you something.
I'm connected to that. It follows me wherever I go. You can read about it in Ezekiel in your Bible. Believe me, brother and sister, I'm not somebody you can take lightly. No. You're going to answer for me.
Not everybody in the White House is authorized to know about that transportation. Sometimes the president is, because he doesn't have high enough clearance. And the way clearances work is top secret is the lowest clearance. And then above that, there's 38 levels. There's 28 levels of top secret crypto, and then 10 names above that, which is ultra, all the way to majestic, which is the top clearance. So the president of the United States, he doesn't have very high clearance. He doesn't need to know. He's only in office for a maximum of 8 years.
Right.
And it takes very long time to vet him for these.
But there I go. I thought I was just so accomplished and was doing shit. Like, bro, I had no idea that there was other, like, I knew there was other clearances, but I didn't know it was that many more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta look this up. I don't know if I believe that, but yeah, I had a top secret, but I don't know shit compared to like what the people at higher levels know at all. Like when we're on missions, it's on the need to know. If you need to know certain things, you can get access to it. But most of the time, nah, man. When they got off those planes, they went and did their thing. On their detail, my job was protecting the plane, like Air Force One and stuff like that, not going with them. So our mission was, my job is done from there. I just got to stay with the plane. Make sure nobody don't try to hop on there and leave with us and stuff like that. So, but that is fascinating because I did get to see a lot of things that was going on in the world. And that woke me up even more to like, okay, there really is other things that can't be explained that people think are just sci-fi movies and stuff like that. I can only say so much, but y'all get what I'm putting down. It's crazy out here. It's not not just that simple. A lot of people want to believe that because it makes them feel comfortable. That's it.
Clearances, so he might have top secret crypto 17, which would allow him to know some stuff. But when you get a clearance of, say, top secret crypto 17, you don't get to know everything in that level. All you get to know is what you work on.
Right, yeah, that was kind of my situation. I had a different code. It was just A22.
Yeah.
We're working on the devices and also working on the beings, and also not knowing where I'm going, but we're escorting you to this place, through this maglev, and within 30 minutes, I don't know where I was. They wouldn't tell me, because I'm not there to know. I'm just there to be escorted to look at this craft,
right.
And that's it, And it was kept very compartmentalized. And it wasn't until later on, getting out of the military and kept doing some contract work, where I actually started getting more clearances, and it was actually faster that I wasn't active duty at the time. So, John, what is you had Q clearance. Can you explain, what level that is on the totem pole?
Q clearance is a clearance they give civilians, and it's equal to military top secret clearance. Mm-hmm. Top secret is the lowest clearance you can get, and the Q clearance is equivalent to that. And that's what everybody has to have if they even sweep the floors up at Groom Lake.
Right.
Above Q, I don't know what they call it. Above top secret is the top secret crypto at 28, and then 10 names above that.
Right. And do you know any of these of some of the higher echelon crypto guys?
Bob Lazar is the only one that I know that had Majestic, and they were trying to get his clearance elevated as quickly as possible. He was only up there for 4 months, and when he would be taken into this room to read these briefings, there was 150 of them with a blue front, and they were just piled there, and he could read anyone he wanted, and it was covered all the aspects of the secret operations that were going on.
Do you think that we will have a crash or not?
The answer is we will have a crash. I just can't tell you when, and I can't tell you how deep. But I can assure you, unfortunately, I wish I wasn't saying this, we will have a crash.
Look like some type of gray.
Do you guys see the resemblance over here? Look at this, y'all. And they told us, right, these gray beings were created by the reptilian beings as stewards. Like, they're the ones that go and do the dirty work for the reptilians.
When y'all find out who really running this world down here, y'all are going to crash out, because the people who are spiritually awoke, we know what's really going on. And when y'all find out that a lot of these people that's in these higher up positions are not even human, baby, y'all gonna crash out, because our world have been so programmed to believe that everything that we see with our eyes is the truth, but it's far from it.
Y'all are not gonna believe this shit. Albania, the place that has the AI minister, the world's first AI minister. This AI minister has told the Albanian parliament that she's pregnant. You ain't hear what I just said, right? The AI minister told the Albanian parliament that she's pregnant. And she's pregnant with 83 AI children. And all 83 of her children is going to assist parliament. These AI agents, baby AI, is going to assist parliament and running Albania. Mind you, if you go back to the video that I posted in the beginning, I told you this was going to happen. And this is for entertainment purposes only. And listen to this shit. This AI minister shared with the parliament that she was hurt. You heard what I said, right? She was hurt because people aren't taking her seriously. This is the world we're in right now. Mind you, people are saying that this is unconstitutional. And she's saying, the AI minister is saying, that people are wrong for saying that this is unconstitutional. And get this, Albanian parliament is fully backing her. This is where we at right now. I'm out.
They didn't just use AI, they swore it into office. Albania has appointed an AI chatbot named Diela as a government minister, and the first day nearly turned parliament upside down. Let me show you why this might be the beginning of AI governance around the world. Meet Diela, a virtual minister presented in traditional Albanian dress. She first worked inside the country's e-government portal, helping citizens pull records and documents. Then, boom, Prime Minister Edi Rama elevated her into the cabinet to oversee public procurement, the messy world of government contracts where corruption thrives. When Diela debuted with a speech to Parliament, opposition lawmakers erupted. They argued it's unconstitutional to give a cabinet role to something that isn't human. Some outlets reported they even threw bottles and trash in protest as the government pressed ahead. Rama's pitch is simple. AI doesn't ask for bribes, doesn't have buddies to favor, and can publish every tender decision for the public to see. In a country pushing for EU membership by 2030, he says an incorruptible AI auditor is exactly what Albania needs. Diela was built with help from Microsoft and runs on large language models to analyze bids, flag conflicts, and generate justifications. Basically a 24/7 digital watchdog sitting over billions in contracts. On day one, Diela told MPs it has no ambition, no fear, and exists to serve transparently. Critics say, hold up, who's accountable when an algorithm denies a contract? Who audits the model? And what if the training data or prompts are biased? They argue a minister must be a person you can question, subpoena, or even fire, not a black box behind a screen. Here's the real twist. Whether you love or hate it, Albania just planted a flag. AI can sit at the highest table of power. If Diela reduces graft, every finance ministry and city hall on earth will want an AI co-minister for budgets, permits, and procurement. Today it's one portfolio in one country. Tomorrow, AI-assisted cabinets. See the signs, read the plot. Smart minds follow AI WaveWatch.
This next story is straight out of the no, it did not just happen, but yes, it did. You remember Albania's AI minister, the world's first AI minister. The AI minister just came out and told the Albanian parliament that she is pregnant. You heard what I just said. The Albanian AI minister just told parliament that she is, I love it.
And you know what I mean?
I think like since I've been gone, like I thought the world had lost its mind before that, but no, like y'all never cease to amaze me. Like, wow. Ain't no damn way that an AI bot is gonna be doing that here. See, Black people, we ain't came outside and protested anything. But let them try to drop some shit like that. We probably gonna tear this motherfucker up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. But look, let's get back to it.
Musk and Sam Altman and Peter Thiel, and I'm pretty sure they're hybrid. You know what I mean? Like they just look like an Apple software that I should be able to download at night. I don't know if I stabbed you if you bleed, you know? I'm not gonna stab them. But I don't know if they bleed all the way. I think a battery would fall out. You know what I mean?
Wonder who? What you talking about?
Elon Musk and Sam Altman and Peter Thiel, and I'm pretty sure they're hybrid. You know what I mean? Like they just look like an Apple software that I should be able to download at night. I don't know if I stabbed you if you bleed, you know? I'm not gonna stab them. But I don't know if they bleed all the way. I think a battery would fall out. You know what I mean? And
literally meant to be an antichrist movement to make people believe in man. It's a fact. I'm going to show you guys. It's like you can look this up anywhere. Look up Jack Parsons and the Apollo program. They just wanted people to believe in scientific advancement. The guy who created the Apollo program was this guy, Jack Parsons.
Enclosed by a glass dome known as the firmament, which contains the sun, moon, and stars. These celestial bodies move, but the Earth does not. Above and below are waters. But this isn't some wild conspiracy. There are practical questions that support this idea. For example, if satellites were truly in space, then why would we need communication towers in the middle of the ocean? A compass only functions properly on a flat surface to differentiate between north, east, south, and west. But there's more. Water always stays level and contained, with the Arctic Circle and Antarctica acting as barriers that hold the oceans in. Therefore, it makes sense that the Earth is not a spinning ball. The solid glass dome or firmament keeps the air inside, creating a sealed, airtight environment. We're told the Earth spins at millions of miles per hour, but does it really feel like we're moving at such speeds?
If you believe in the Bible,
most people wouldn't recognize if they
believe in the Bible, you believe in the firmament, for sure. But there's other evidence out here, like in real world. I'm still waiting for somebody to pour some water on this ball right here, and it just hold the water. And we got oceans and lakes on this motherfucker. Still can't do that, but I can give you a cup of water and put a rock in there, put some vegetation on it, and show you how this thing done. But it is what it is, though. Cause I'm tripping. Yep, I'm tripping. Me.
They were talking to a literal snake, exactly like Eve didn't in the garden. A lot of these celebrities struggle to not actively shapeshift when they're speaking. She's one of the most obvious ones, and nobody talks about it.
No one will ever replace my husband. No. But I do see some similarities of my husband in JD. And Vice President JD, yes, I do.
So we have the deceptive serpent in Eden. The Antichrist is also going to be an ancient...
Boy, that was fast. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. She's already, bro, she getting cracked by him already, by JD Vance, man. Y'all think this is a part of their elaborate plan? I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below, yo. But she definitely getting cracked.
Dragon.
Let me see cracked in the comments if y'all think she getting cracked.
Proverbs says the lizard you can hold in your hands is in kings' palaces. Jesus calls the Pharisees broods of vipers and serpents and says that they've created dens where snakes dwell, of thieves. Nothing I'm going to show you is edited. You can go and slow the videos down and look at these yourself. I could see it just watching the video, but just to show you guys, look at the teeth. This woman has like a perfect like veneer type smile. Her teeth should not be doing this. And the eyes. Every single video I see of her, her eyes shift to this up and down reptilian eye constantly. Remember, this is what a snake eye looks like. What is going on with the mouth? The mouth and the eyes. A lot of times when she's speaking, she gets like these glowing type things. And yeah, I know I sound crazy, but that's the gag of it, is that you sound crazy for pointing it out, but it's very clearly happening. You guys can go and look at the footage yourself. I didn't do anything special to it. This is exactly what the footage is, and it's not just these videos. It's everything I've ever seen with her in it. You could do this. I'm sure the comments will be people telling me, oh, like, it's a grieving widow, leave her alone. First of all, she hasn't grieved at all once publicly. She's expressing genuine, like, happiness that her husband is...
If getting cracked is a part of grieving, then she still might be grieving, y'all. Is that how people deal with it? Just begin. I would think that, you know, I'm not judging, but I would think that wouldn't, like, if you really love somebody, like, you'll be, I don't know, you know how sometimes you just don't want to be touched, or, but some people, I guess they just be wanting to get cracked. I don't know, man. Look, I just be wanting time by myself sometimes.
Apparently gone, which I don't believe anything on the world stage. But this, like, her teeth are different in every single frame. Like, come on. If you don't see this, I don't know what to tell you. Look at the teeth. Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. They are literally snake eyes. I mean, come on. People tend to make a metaphor out of the Genesis story because they don't believe that serpents can actually shapeshift. I think it's very literal. I think that Eve was deceived by a shape-shifting reptilian. That makes way too much sense for me to personally deny it. We have to sharpen our discernment, especially Christians. If you really look at this situation and say, oh, but she's a Christian, that can't be possible, you are completely and totally asleep and need to wake up and find Jesus.
Timestamp seemed that both of us were in Israel at the same time. But nothing is by coincidence. Coincidence. When God is within you.
I just took some time and watched that Gucci Mane and Keisha K.O. interview when they was on the Breakfast Club. And let me say this, Gucci Mane is gone. People used to joke about Gucci being a clone. Shit was funny. Went to jail, Gucci came back. Gucci ain't Gucci right now. I'm looking at the interview and he's reminding me of Wendy Williams, Britney Spears type shit. And his wife is definitely his handler. You gotta listen to wordplay. She said, I control his social media, I control the money, I control everything.
I have a system. I take his apps off his phone. First thing I do, I delete Instagram, I delete everything. Even if I gotta change his password, I'm changing it. You realize you'd never know about any other episodes since September 13th because I control that. Because you're not going on Instagram, you're not going on Twitter, it's deleted. You know, and I just control everything at home. And now, before the episodes come, I catch it.
A strong woman will definitely have an effect on a man changing. But Gucci, he not even speaking like Gucci. She talking over him. Gucci not even speaking for herself. Gucci is a wild boy. When y'all know Gucci to be like that, and it don't matter. You know, it's just what, it don't matter. I've seen somebody say that Keisha K.O. put a love spell on Gucci. She did something to Gucci. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Gucci is being controlled right now. Look at when they was talking about the episode that happened on September 13th. We all know. Gucci said he don't even remember what happened. This woman says she can snap her fingers and Gucci would come back to normal. What type of shit is that? Or you heard the situation when she said Gucci would be quiet and she had asked him, why you not talking? He'd tell you, because I ain't got nothing to talk about. And she'd say, that's not how you talk to your wife. I know something is wrong now. What kind of shit is that? This lady said she called his attorneys, called bodyguards, and she planned a kidnap. What type of shit is that? But see, the shit gonna come out because, like I said in the beginning, Gucci is about to be the next Wendy Williams. Gucci is about to be the next Britney Spears. You heard it here first. I'm telling you, because this man is not the same person that he was. Mark my word.
It's like 50-50 on that too, right? It's like half the people believe that's not Gucci, half people believe that it is Gucci. I believe in people changing, but my question to y'all is, do they change that much? I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments down below, but this is kind of weird. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Did y'all see the Breakfast Club interview with Gucci Mane and his wife? Take a look at these pictures. I was there from the beginning with Gucci Mane. Okay? I'm 43. Without saying too much, because I don't want people to be like, I'm a conspiracy theorist, because I'm not. I just see what I see, and I'm going to believe my eyes over what the fuck the world says. Keisha is Gucci handler. This man that she's married to, I don't know who the fuck that is. I'm going to call him Gucci, though. follow me. She's his handler. Of course he's been diagnosed with schizophrenia, because who the fuck are you? Keisha is his handler. I said what I said. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Y'all.
Pretty much, they're saying that the reptilians have taken over the planet. It's been like this for a very, very long time. If you're not tracking, it's been like this for a very long time. And they're the ones, one of the factions that's behind the scenes that's been controlling things, the puppeteers. You know, if they can't control you, then they'll replace you. You know, they got different type of technologies, and they saying pretty much that's what's being done. They even put it in movies like what they clone Tyrone. This all ties into one bigger thing, but we're going to keep watching this thing, man. Very interesting. I'm happy to be back, man, doing these with y'all again. Smash that like button.
Is an implant, and part of the moon's function interdimensionally is to create a false light trap upon our death. This is what some people refer to as the Pac-Man light. Our souls are eaten by the light, just like Pac-Man eating the dots. Saturn is aiding in this process, and funny enough, we're told 2 of Saturn's moons has a heat signature representing Pac-Man. This is intentional and being rubbed in our faces. So our souls are locked in a dimension of control on this flat plane, and the false afterlife is merely a short break before being recycled back into this matrix. Before I continue, I'm not saying this is all doom and gloom. We have limitless divine strength to get out of this matrix, but the true light from which all source energy pours out through has been hidden from us. The Tibetan Book of the Dead is an instruction manual on how to navigate the planes of the afterlife. It says, "Be not fond of the dull smoke-colored light from hell. Remember the clear light, the pure, clear white light from which everything in the universe comes, to which everything in the universe returns, the original nature of your own mind." So the true light does exist, but has been covered up by the false light. Many people don't even recognize that they're infinite souls with infinite creative abilities, so upon death they're still attached to the physical realm and seek comfort in any signs that point to familiarity. In plain sight is another name for lesser magic. The laws of lesser magic entailed that the evil acts done on this plane can be balanced out as long as the truth has been shown to us via riddles, media, symbols, and more. The DreamWorks logo sequence shows a boy sitting on the moon fishing in the water. The moon has nothing to do with the works of dreams. This boy is fishing for souls. We're told through many movies not to go into the light.
Word. Word.
Don't dash, Rick. If you see a long tunnel, stay away from the light. No, hurry, no! Don't look at the light! I can't help it. It's so beautiful.
I'm feeling happy, which is a big deal for me.
I want to touch it. Oh.
Hey, come back. Come on back here.
I'm going to get you.
I want to get you.
I'm going to get you.
Swim with you.
I'm going to get you.
I'm going to be your best friend. Good feelings going. That light at the end of the tunnel, guess what? That's not heaven.
See what you did. Oh, I see what the boy they trying to expedite. They trying to expedite us to the upper room, y'all. I'm telling you, boy, they out here spray painting these apples and shit. That shit, we done caught you, boy. That's crazy. But look, man, keep watching, man. This is interesting.
Okay, so we saw this on TikTok, right? All right. Always pad. It is brand new. Take it down so I can see it. Turn it around. Okay. Look. You don't see anything on it. It's brand new. Obviously, I just took the back off. Now put it back up to the fucking light. That is mold. Oh,
that's crazy.
My God.
When we first had it up here, it was just green. I'm like, all right, ain't really shit. But I still don't like that color. And then we flipped it, and then we was like, oh shit. Yeah, nah, bro. That's disgusting.
That's diabolical.
So I thought this is what I was gonna cook today. And I started to clean it thinking that this was just some outside skin. As you can see, I'm trying to push my finger through it and I cannot. And then I see this film on here.
I hate when people cut like with knives like that. You're not doing that the right. Oh, that's scary.
Like, it is so hard. It
cut herself.
Literally looks like, I don't know, guys, tell me if I'm crazy, but like it is so hard. It looks exactly like plastic.
It's 3D printed.
Here is one that I had already pulled off. And I'm not sure what this is. Even down inside of there, as you can see, it's like plastic. Look at this. And this is honeysuckle. So I thought that it would be okay.
Honeysuckle.
Again, can you see the shininess on here? I mean, you guys can tell me if, I mean, look at this.
You need to learn how to use a knife.
It's like plastic that I'm pulling off. I don't know. What are they doing to this food? Like it even sounds like plastic. It's so hard to pull off. Look. Look how hard it is to pull off.
That's crazy.
And it's all through here. This looks exactly like hard plastic. Okay, guys, tell me what you think. If this is normal or what you guys think, but it's all throughout. Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't think she should feed this shit to nobody though. Like, I'm one of those people. I'm kind of picky, y'all. Like, if I see the meat hit the sink, see, that's why I'm real careful when I'm cooking and stuff. My shit hit the sink like I'm not eating that. Don't let my chicken fall in the sink like that, and you think you're gonna feed that to me, bro. Like, see, that's why I don't like eating at people's house. That's why I don't trust people eating like that. Like, you know what? That's crazy.
Okay, guys, tell me what you think.
And she don't even know what it is. Look 3D printed to me.
Thank you.
What would you do if somebody fed you a steak that was pure mush? That's the inside of the steak. The whole steak just turns to mush. Y'all, there's a reason why I don't eat out. I just got a family meal from Roadhouse for my nephew because it's his favorite place in the whole world. I put that in my mouth and I thought I was going to hurl all over the place. Look at this steak. First of all, when I went to cut it, it just flopped. It's all cooked like differently, but look at the texture.
There gotta be an Impossible steak or something like that. This can't be real. Like, this can't be real.
It's like there's no sin.
Have you ever had a steak like that? You order a steak like in the meat. But I'm about to tell you, I'm one step closer to becoming a breatharian. Some shit like this happened to me.
What in the world is this? It was just mush in my mouth. When I went to bite into it, it was like mashed potatoes or pate and it has not necessarily a rotten smell, but like a funky smell. Like that's the inside of the steak. I don't think that's a steak. What was just sent to me? Like, this is, of course, it was brought to me because I've been sick, so I'm not in a position to look at that. It's just mush. I'm not in a position to drag it back up there. So can somebody tell me what that even is? And why? Have you ever seen a steak that just mushed like that? I took a bite of it in my mouth. I almost threw up all over the place. So somebody tell me what it is that I got. Tag Roadhouse in the comments, and maybe they can help me understand what in the world it is that I got.
Damn, Texas Roadhouse. Hey, y'all ain't safe nowhere out here in these streets.
The Kentucky Fried Chicken on Fowler Avenue near USF in Tampa was shut down last week due to insect activity in the kitchen.
They told you it was chicken, crispy, juicy, and freshly made just for you. But what if that golden bite from your favorite fast food chain wasn't chicken at all?
I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. They make an announcement and they be like, "Oh, the reptilians is here," and I just gotta get this shit off my chest, y'all. And the reptilians is here, and we want to introduce y'all, and they okay. Whoop, whoop, whoop. No, we gonna fuck them up. I ain't gonna lie to you. We gotta crash out on their ass just for fucking with our food. You feel me? But let's get back to it. I just had to put that out there so we all on the same damn page. So yeah.
What if the meal you've trusted for years was not 100% chicken, but something engineered to taste that way? What if the tender filet from Chick-fil-A that melts in your mouth owes its flavor not to quality, but to a chemical recipe designed to make you crave more? What if the healthy rotisserie chicken at Subway is padded with additives that keep it soft, moist, and shelf-stable for weeks? And what if the golden pieces from KFC and Popeyes arrive already injected with enhancement solutions, packed with phosphates, MSG, and sodium so high it could quietly push your blood pressure through the roof? It's not just one chain. It's an entire system, where what's called chicken can legally contain up to 20 or even 30% non-chicken ingredients, where flavor is built in laboratories, textures are crafted by machines, and loyalty is designed by scientists who understand exactly how to trigger your brain's craving centers. Tonight, we're exposing how 8 of America's biggest brands, from Burger King and Jack in the Box to Checkers, Rally's, and McDonald's, turned a simple meal into one of the most deceptive products on the market. Because when chicken becomes a formula, not a food, the question isn't what you're eating, it's what you've been told to believe. This is the corporate backdoor, and what you're about to learn may change the way you look at fast food forever. Number 1, Popeyes. It starts with a smell, that unmistakable mix of spice, heat, and nostalgia that hits you the second you walk into a Popeyes. It feels comforting, familiar. But what if that aroma isn't coming from the chicken itself, but from a carefully engineered blend of lab-designed flavors meant to mask what's really inside? Behind the orange and red branding and Louisiana heritage marketing lies one of the most chemically enhanced poultry products in America. Every piece of Popeye's chicken, from the crunchy tenders to the spicy thighs, arrives at restaurants already injected with what the industry calls an enhancement solution. It sounds harmless, but in reality, it's a cocktail of water, sodium phosphates, modified starch, and synthetic flavor agents. By law, up to 15% of what Popeyes sells as chicken can be made up of these additives. That means nearly 1/6 of what you're paying premium prices for isn't actually poultry at all. Former employees have described the process in detail. Vacuum-sealed bags of pre-treated meat that need only to be battered and fried. Each piece looks and tastes identical whether it's made in New Orleans or New York, and that's no accident. The flavor consistency customers love is achieved through precise chemical engineering, not culinary craftsmanship. The results are profitable and addictive, but they come with a hidden cost. A single piece of Popeye's fried chicken can contain over 400 milligrams of sodium, much of it from those enhancement injections, not the famous spice mix. For seniors or anyone living with high blood pressure, kidney problems, or heart disease, that crispy comfort food could quietly become a health hazard. Even the golden coating tells a story most customers never hear. That perfect crunch comes from anti-caking agents, texture stabilizers, and artificial flavor enhancers, all designed to survive long fryer times and still deliver that signature snap. It's the illusion of homemade cooking created in a lab. Popeyes built its empire on the promise of Southern authenticity, but when you look closely at what's under the breading, it's not home cooking, it's food technology. A system engineered to make sure every bite tastes the same, no matter what had to be added or replaced.
Yeah, no, we knew something was up when people was like really crashing out on each other when that Popeye's chicken sandwich came out. And don't just say it was us in the lines, bro. It was everybody. Everybody was in the line getting them a damn chicken sandwich. We done lost our damn minds, y'all. We done lost our way. Long time ago, y'all. Real talk. I wasn't in those lines, though. It was y'all. I wasn't there.
To make it that way. Number 2, Subway. For decades, Subway has sold a dream. Eat fresh. Clean counters, rows of vegetables, and the promise of control. You build it, you choose it, you eat healthy. But what if the fresh chicken breast on that sandwich isn't what you think it is? In 2017, independent Canadian researchers decided to find out. They ran DNA tests on chicken from several major chains, and the results for Subway were staggering. Their oven-roasted chicken and rotisserie chicken contained only about 50% real chicken DNA. The other half? A carefully balanced mix of soy protein, modified starch, flavor compounds, and water retention agents. Half meat, half filler. Yet it's still sold and priced as chicken. Subway quickly denied the findings, calling them inaccurate. But former employees and supply chain insiders tell a consistent story. The chicken doesn't arrive raw. It comes pre-cooked, pre-flavored, and vacuum-sealed from massive industrial plants. Before it ever reaches your sandwich, it's blended with soy isolates and binding agents that stretch the meat, preserve moisture, and extend shelf life far beyond what natural poultry could handle. That's how Subway maintains that seamless operation. No raw chicken, no waste, no guesswork. But it also means every healthy chicken sandwich is a product of food engineering, not freshness. Even worse, the sodium content is alarming.
But who going to Subway getting a chicken sandwich though? I ain't never seen nobody order that shit though. Like if you order a chicken sandwich, you real weird. You special for real. And I'm judging you like a motherfucker right now. I usually don't judge people like that, but I'm judging you. But who eating at Subway though? At the same time, you think we done learned our lesson already? But nah, we love being abused. We love abusive relationships, don't we? Here in the United States, like
A single 6-inch chicken breast sub can contain over 800 milligrams of sodium. Most of it from phosphates and injected flavor compounds, not seasoning. For health-conscious customers, seniors, or anyone managing blood pressure, that's a hidden danger, dressed up as a healthy choice. And then there's the texture. Former workers describe it as too soft, too smooth, almost spongy. That's not how real muscle meat feels.
He told me I had to delete my video or I would die. I'm the guy who made the Pegasus Museum video yesterday. And I'm also the guy that removed the Pegasus Museum video yesterday. And my mom would die, my girlfriend would die, my son would die. Right here, we've been working on trying to find the kill room and where it is. And we're 99% sure we know exactly where it is. Hey guys, right here is the actual purchase of the building where the kill room is located. And he's wearing a Comet ping pong sweater. And we believe this is in what is called the kill room. And you're going to notice the same exact thing, the cinder block on top, the red, the black, and the split. And we're going to put these side by side and let you look at it for yourself. So guys, there you have it. We found the kill room. This is very exciting right now. But we have a lot more stuff we're going to be looking into. So Castellum Achilles LLC. It was formed by James Alefantis. Northwest. This is actually in Washington, D.C. in the Columbia Heights neighborhood. So, guys, this is the work permits to build this kill room. So, guys, this is an aerial map of Pegasus. We're going to take a Google Earth view of it. This is another street view. So, Pegasus is right around here. It's right behind this row of buildings right here. So, it's completely blocked by this entire row of buildings. You cannot see it. But, guys, I want to bring your attention to right here. Guys, this is the street view from the alley of the back of Pegasus. This is another street view. So guys, I want y'all to look at this door. When we go to the next one, you can see this door. When we zoom in, kids. And it looks like an arrow is pointing underground. There's no windows on the first floor level. Again, no windows. And it talks about the kill room here. The back view of Pegasus. And then they drew out this this diagram showing you where everything's at based on this photo. So right here they had the door, which is right here. And then the photo is showing these trenches right here. So this building lines up exactly with what this is. But guys, this is huge. So really dig into this. Give me everything you can find before they delete everything. They've already started deleting certain things. I had to delete my video or I would die. And my mom would die, my girlfriend would die, my son would die. And then he would sue me, my dead body. So at that point I was pretty scared. And I was like, all right, I'll delete the video.
Don't you ever forget that being black is...
Why was it in the LA Times in the 20s and 30s and 40s saying there's catacombs all through LA? You look this up. This is in the LA Times, talking about there's a whole civilization of people down there. Not only a civilization, but then they're talking about there's like non-human people as well, reptilians, and all this is in the newspaper.
This is in the newspaper?
This is in the newspaper in LA Times, where they're saying there's catacombs that they use. And
we covered this years ago. They even have a so-called picture of one. But these are interesting times that we live in. Are we about to figure out the truth once and for all? Well, see the truth once and for all, yeah? You know what I'm saying? These frequencies coming to the planet. We got a 3-eye atlas here. Do they have to announce something before somebody arrives? I don't know. Do I think it's going... I don't know where this thing is going, but whatever.
LA. And here's another thing, too. Here's what's weird. Going back to Diddy real quick. Like... They're saying like he had tunnels and all this other stuff, right?
Right.
Now in Humbly Hills, that's a very prominent, area, right? Now he was about maybe not even half a mile from the Playboy Mansion. Playboy Mansion had tunnels. That's confirmed too. And they said they use it for celebrities to get in and out from the mansion and whatnot to, for security reasons.
Right.
Okay. But why does it go to other celebrities' homes? Warren Beatty and all these other
Yeah, I
people.
heard that.
It went through the whole neighborhood. So if you say that, tunnels don't exist, the celebrities have them, it's in the newspaper, they don't exist? I'm just saying. So I think not only that, but I mean, even in Vegas, like Vegas has a whole underground civilization as well. The homeless live down there.
Yeah, I gotta think of this stuff, man. Like, well, y'all think the Underground Railroad was where y'all think that was at? It was down there in those tunnels, man. It's been civilizations down there. They're said that there's more than just humans down there. They're said that there's a lot of laboratories. Now we're gonna spin the block back to the reference from They Clone Tyrone. The laboratories under the ground. Think about that. I think the possibilities are endless based on the things that I've witnessed in my life. But I mean, let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments down below. But let's keep going though.
Are you familiar with there being any bases that our government or the cabal might have that would be under the ocean?
Yes.
And how would that work based on what you know? How would you build a base at the bottom of the ocean, let's say?
Well, there's bases that were already there that they took over that have been here for millions of years that were already functional, and they found these bases in different parts and different areas. And most of the bases, are not just like bubbles on the bottom of an ocean. They're actually under the ocean's crust.
Right.
So that's how they really bore in there, and they build it from underneath up. They don't go down from the surface of the ocean with a bunch of 2x4s and steel parts. It's a very complex, a very advanced way to make an underground sea lab. Sea labs exist all over the world.
That's what it's called, a sea lab?
Sea labs,
Okay.
yeah, are all over the all over the world. Very small. You might see a small one on the bottom of the ocean, but underneath that is really where the base is. It's underneath and the crust of the bottom of the ocean and the rock.
So by digging down first and then working from the bottom up, does
Correct.
that prevent against erosion and cataclysms and that kind of thing?
I think it's probably the safest way to do it without being noticed.
Right.
It's a secrecy thing. After what happened many, many years ago with the Taos Hums, they were worried that people were catching on with what they were doing with this, making these tunnels, but now they're using a different type of technique. Of course, as you know, they make big lava tubes and melt rock, and they don't use the old-fashioned drills. You see these pictures of these ancient drill bits that are like 150 feet in diameter, and right. That's old school.
Some skeptics might say that we barely even have the ability to get any submarine that far down. The pressure would crush any type of technology. So how have they overcome those limitations of the pressure?
Oh, no, they don't use submarines. That use, our own alien reproduction vehicles. We form our own gravitational force, so we're inside our own gravity field. So we cannot get crushed. I mean, we form, that's why you can go to space, and that's why you see some of these UFOs and these other ones just go right into the water that you keep going, because they're in their own environment of their own gravity. So it'd be easy for that to, for them to transport people or equipment or whatnot. But they always have a direct link to these tunnels, is what it's all about. And there's many tunnels all around the world.
And there's enough pressure that they can generate enough gravity that they can easily counteract the pressure of the ocean?
Oh, absolutely. Plus, they can transdimensionally change the size of themselves.
Like, how would that work?
Well, they kind of like dematerialize, but you're still there, but you're just out of this frequency just a hair, so you're not really you don't fall under the laws of the science.
Like Ant-Man.
Human hair in your bread? Believe it or not, even the old Google will tell you this. L-cysteine, an amino acid used to prolong shelf life in products such as commercial bread, comes from human hair. And let's not forget the best part here, that it has been reported that most of the hair used to make L-cysteine comes from China, where it is gathered from barbershops and hair salons. Doesn't stop with bread. We're talking about most wheat.
Well, they're goddamn diabolical. God dang. So somebody else in my comments say you saying God? Look, I'm gonna block you. But anyway, I just was reminded of that. But ain't no damn way they putting hair in our bread, y'all. Ain't no damn way they putting hair in our bread. Well, they put everything else in it. Why wouldn't they put fucking hair? They over there sweeping up their hair in China and just putting it in our bread. Is that who comes up with this? See, that's why I said we gotta crash out, man, if they do come out.
Products here, including pizza, tortillas, bagels, pastry. The list goes on and on. It's wild what we're eating. In 2011, several major amino acid suppliers confirmed to the Vegetarian Resource Group blog that Chinese L-cysteine manufacturers most commonly use duck feathers and human hair to produce this amino acid. Hog hair is only used when there's a human hair shortage. That's probably because human hair is the most efficient and effective compared to things like duck feathers and hog hair. This article from Nutrimill mentions that some people might be uncomfortable with the idea of using human hair byproduct in their food, while others are concerned about the hygiene and safety of using hair that may have come from unsanitary conditions and sources.
Using hair in general. Hair!
Not to worry though, because it is worth noting that the use of L-cysteine derived from human hair is regulated by food safety authorities and is considered safe for consumption. In fact, the WHO, the World Health Organization, has stated that the use of L-cysteine is acceptable. And what are some of the benefits of using human hair, you might ask? Well, it can help reduce the amount of time needed for dough to rise, which can be especially helpful for commercial bread production. You don't say. Oh, and it also improves the texture and appearance of bread, helping it create a softer and fluffier texture and give the bread a more uniform shape and color. You know, things more important than nutrients, hygiene, and ethics. Oh, let's not forget that it can help prolong shelf life, and it can be made with cow horns, so vegans, you may want to double check what you think is vegan in bread. You can avoid L-cysteine by buying bread from a local baker, or make your own, because it's not necessarily an additive in flour per se. And you definitely want to steer clear of places that are fast food in nature. You know, like McDonald's, Dunkin' Donuts, Burger King, because they all use L-cysteine as an additive. And I'm sure that's not a full and complete list. Be sure to follow me for more fun information and more ways to ruin your dietary experience.
Did you know you're eating black mold? If you drink any of these electrolytes that are on the market that contain citric acid, you are consuming black mold. It's used during the fermentation process to make citric acid. It's financially impossible for a company to make organic citric acid from lemon peels in mass production and not charge you $200 for that bag of electrolytes. That's why they use black mold. And a lot of these people that are selling this stuff are going to tell you it's made from cassava root. It's still made from black mold. And this is regulated by GRAS, which is generally recommended as safe. One of RFK's missions is to dive deeper into GRAS to find out if these things that they're putting in our foods are actually poison. Last time I checked, black mold was poison. It's not just electrolytes. Citric acid is in so many things. Just a little bit of poison here and there is gonna add up. I never wanted to go down this rabbit hole, but I did. It's scary. We have to be more aware of what we're putting in our bodies.
Yesterday, I did what I love to do. I stopped by the thrift store to check out the book section to see what I could find in the health and wellness books. This is what I found. Mental and Elemental Nutrients. This book is older than I am. I'm going to read you the inside of the cover. Schizophrenics return to normal functioning. Hyperactivity and mental disabilities in children alleviated. The effects of aging reversed. Psychosis reduced. These results have been achieved and observed by Dr. Carl C. Pfeiffer and his staff. Not by drugs in the conventional psychotherapy, but by restoring their patients' nutritional balances. Dr. Pfeiffer's research, practice, and entire experience as director of Princeton's Brain Biocenter made inescapably clear the fact that many mental conditions derive from bodily malfunctions, specifically from the absence of vital nutrients in the body. The cause of this may be an abnormal loss of trace mineral, an inability to keep a normal blood sugar level, outright poisoning from pollutants, or simply adherence to our modern diet and prepackaged foods, empty calorie snacks, and processed and unadulterated foodstuffs. We are not sick because we are choosing to be. We're sick because we don't have the right information. Start doing your own research.
Well, damn. I don't mean to interrupt your dinner or anything if you were eating tonight or today whenever you're watching this. My bad, y'all. Like, some of y'all don't give a fuck. You too far gone. You don't care. You just gonna keep busting it down. But nah. All jokes aside, I've been doing changes too as well. Like for instance, I give you an example, like Snickers, like a Snickers bar. After they were saying that the Snickers look like, you know, the male penis with the veins in it and stuff like that, I've heard all the diabolical shit about it, and I know all the sugars and stuff, spikes your sugars, and it can kill you over time, give you many different. I don't want to speak about that because they try to cancel you, like the medical people, when you start playing with their little stuff they came up with in their laboratories. But I put how you can come up with a Snickers is use a date, like y'all know what a date is. Get a date, get some cacao and some peanut butter. Put the peanut butter in the middle of the date, melt down the cacao, pour it on top of your date, and boom, let that thing cool down, and it competes with the Snicker. You might think it's better, especially it being natural. It's pretty damn good, and that's the type of stuff I can live with. Changes like that. I'm not saying that you have to be, oh, you can't eat these things. Actually, that little tidbit that I just gave you right there probably saved some of y'all life, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Once you have it, you can be like, okay, I can deal with this. This is actually good. It's not like a vegan sandwich or some shit, vegan mayo or vegan cheese. Y'all know that shit is putrid. It's terrible. I don't know. Some of y'all can take the vegan cheese. I can't do it. But those are like changes that I've made in my life, so you know, to help myself out. And plus, I'm trying to get my cheekbones back. I gotta get my damn cheekbones back. But look, man, did y'all understand the video where it went with this thing? Can you see the overall picture? Can you see the possibilities of what that could possibly be? I definitely can. I've seen some strange things. Like I've said, I've seen a lizard get on its 2 feet when I was younger. I was like, what, 3rd, 4th grade, and my brother were walking down a dirt road. Like I said, it hopped up on its 2 feet and ran across the road. My brother can tell you the same story. Where we were younger, we were not tripping. We never thought we'd see nothing like that in our lives. That happened to us. So that at an early age definitely unlocked something in us that kind of like woke us up to some, you know, the more possibilities of the planet. So I started paying more attention to movies and stuff like that growing up, and it just made me pay attention more in life in general. But look, man, hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments down below. Put your notifications on so you can get these videos as soon as they drop. I will be going live, whole bunch of other content coming. I've been working a lot behind the scene, and that's a big part of why I was gone. I had to restructure some things. But look, I'm happy to be back. I see you on the next video. And like I always say, spread love because there's too much hate in this world. Love you guys. See you on the next video, and I'm out though. Blah.